we are looking and we are calling the international community to get our people Southwest State justice.
What justice are you looking for?
We are looking for the justice for the civilians that are killed in 2018 and the illegal arrest of Sheikh Mukhtar Romo. He was a candidate for the president of Southwest State. That is why we are coming here, because we need justice to our people.
Okay, if justice has not been served, what message are you going to send to the international community?
We are sending the international community to look forward what's happening in general in Somalia, especially in Southwest State. Roadblocks, the displacement, and without justice, our people, they have that problem. So we are calling loudly to the international community to look what is happening, what is going on in Southwest State. We call them no election without reconciliation. No election without reconciliation in Southwest State. No election in Southwest State. No election in Southwest State without reconciliation, without Mukhtar Romo.
Okay, these guys, they are very clear, stating that no election would happen in Southwest State without reconciliation. That is very clear message. I want to send a message to the human rights groups, especially Amnesty International and Human Rights Watch. Do they know that what is happening in Baidabo, whereby these two children had been raped and have been killed, and no justice has been served under the rule of President Abdulaziz Hassan Mohammed Laftagreh? Why? We want to know the international community and the Amnesty International and human rights groups to be aware of what is going on in Somalia, especially where children has been raped and killed and no justice has been served. This is very clear.
We are looking justice for Southwest State victims. We are calling loudly the international community, justice for Southwest State victims. Justice for Southwest State victims. That is what we are saying today in here, Parliament Square. Justice for Southwest State victims.
Okay, the other issue is that we want to send our message to the Prime Minister of this country, Boris Johnson. He has to stop funding the Somali government, especially in terms of building the Somali National Army. All of them are corrupted. All of them are having close cooperation with the terrorists. That is why Southwest State and some of other parts of Somalia, Al-Shabaab has not been defeated. Al-Shabaab still is in power, controlling most of Southwest State, and why the British government, the US government, the European delegation, the Arab League, the African Union are funding. Why are they funding? This funding, where the funding are going on every year, every month, they train hundreds of soldiers, thousands of soldiers, has been taken to Turkey, has been taken to Ethiopia, has been taken to other parts of the neighboring countries, and they were trained. What are they doing? Why are they spending all this money, which are not likely Al-Shabaab to be defeated? Al-Shabaab is still killing our people. Al-Shabaab is kidnapping our people. There are roadblocks. Some of the Somali National Army have got roadblocks in Lower Shabelle region. We want the international community to know this and stop and review the funding they are giving to the Somali federal government. I am joined by one of our sisters. Can you join with us, please? Come here and join with us, please. Lovely. Nice to see you. We are against what's happening in Southwest State of Somalia, whereby children have been raped, have been killed. The British people are funding the Somali government, and we want this funding to be stopped under the rule of Boris Johnson. What message are you going to send the Prime Minister of this country, Boris Johnson, and the Ambassador to Somalia, Kate Foster, in Somalia?
We need to stop any funding of any war crimes. I mean, the UK government literally is money laundering and selling weapons to as many people as possible, and is morally wrong, absolutely morally wrong. yeah, we need to stand by people like your good self that are raising awareness for causes that are barbaric. Look at this, it's absolutely
It is
barbaric.
very painful to see children have been raped and have been killed and no justice has been served.
No, exactly, you're exactly right, yeah.
What message are you sending to the international human rights groups?
That we need to do more to help the causes. We need to do more to raise awareness about human rights violations, especially when they are going on in countries that we are funding, countries that we are sending aid to. We need to do more to stop this. It's absolutely abhorrent.
Thank you very much for joining us. Thank you.
for
You're
being
welcome.
here.
Lovely to see you. Guys, this is very clear message. We are sending our message to the British administration under the government of the Prime Minister Boris Johnson, under the rule of the Honorable Ambassador Kate Foster and the American Ambassador to Somalia, Arab League, all the international body human rights to be aware what's going on in Somalia. We are here to defend our people. We are here to defend the human rights. We are here to make awareness of what is happening in Somalia, especially in Southwest State. All the districts in Southwest State are not liberated. They are not free. There is no any district or anyone can move from one place to another because of the terrorists who are controlling most of the Southwest State region. And why funding has been given to Southwest State? What are they doing with these funds? These funds are corrupted. There is a big corruption. There is many problems. There is war crimes happening in Southwest State. That's why we are here to make aware the international community to know what is happening in Barawa, in Afgoye, in Koriole, in Baidabo, in Bakol. In Bakol is isolated region. Bakol become isolated region. There is a federal government. There is a Southwest State administration. Why Bakol became isolated region? Why? What are they doing? What are they doing? Why your fund has been used for some other purpose or personal issue? Why? We need the international community to make a review to stop these fundings. Every month you train Somali National Army. Where do they go? Where do they go? What do they do? Where do they liberate? We want you to make a review of this program. We want you to make a review of what fund are you giving and who are you giving. What fund are you giving and who are you giving? What are they going to do with your funds? We want you to make aware of this issue that's happening in Somalia. There is war crimes happening in Somalia. There's war crimes happening especially in Southwest State regions. Other regions are free. They have free election. They have their own administration. Why Southwest State became one of the most isolated regions whereby Al-Shabaab controls most of it, and the funding that's given by the international community is being used by other purposes. Corruption, killing the children. Look, this is very painful. We are here because we want these two children to get justice.
Justice for Southwest State
Justice for
victims.
Southwest State victims. There has been more than 17 people being killed in Baidabo for the time that Abdulaziz Loftugrain came to Baidabo for the election of
Illegal house
Southwest
arrest.
State.
Our
Why
leader.
people have been killed? Why? We are taxpayers. We want the Prime Minister of this country, Boris Johnson. We are strongly and loudly sending you our message to make a review the funding that British government is giving to Somalia, especially in terms of humanitarian assistance, in terms of supporting the Somali National Army. We want you to make a review of this. This is very serious situation. There is war crimes happening in Somalia, and we always have contact with our local community. We are all against what's happening in Somalia. This is very clear message. I'm joined by my beautiful sister. Hello, welcome my sister. How are you? Why are you here today?